Hey, what's going on, YouTube? This is your certified life and relationship coach, Coach Court. And in today's video, I want to talk to you about the anxious attachment style and their top love languages. Thank you for sticking around. If this is your first time viewing me, do me a favor and subscribe to the channel by clicking that subscribe button and ringing that little bell so you're notified for the newest content. Before I get into the content, if you want my help personally, reach out to me on my website, www.fruitfulseeds.com, and leave me an email no longer than 2 to 3 paragraphs long, no longer than 500 words, as it makes it really difficult to reply to long emails. I want to just start out by thanking everybody who follows me, who subscribes to the channel. You guys have been awesome. The support and the growth of this channel has been huge. I'm almost at 400 subs, and that's crazy. I didn't think I would ever reach that day. And this channel has been around for going on a couple years now. So I appreciate you guys and give you a little bit of backstory on why I decided to go this route, why I decided to become a life and relationship coach. I was really struggling mentally and physically as an anxious attacher, and I was scouring the web looking for information to help me out in my situation, and I heard so many contradictory things, and it made me really irritated because the things that I was doing was pushing my ex further away. And if I only knew about this information early on, I would have probably been able to change the results. So I don't know if you guys know about Bill W. as the guy that started Alcoholics Anonymous. When he decided to start that program, he was also in the same shoes that I'm in as a love addict. Like, we kind of struggle the same ways that people who struggle with substance abuse. We have no control over some of the things that we do because our anxious mind, it hijacks us, and we need that release of oxytocin in our brain. And if we don't get that, we become unbalanced and unstable. So Bill W., he decided to start Alcoholics Anonymous to help support other people that was going through the same thing that he was going through. And in a way, I kind of feel like that's what I decided to do also. I know I'm sure I'm not the only one who decided to go this route and to coach this type of information, but I feel like it's kind of my purpose for me to sit in front of this camera to help all of you guys out who are struggling with learning about yourselves, learning about why you are the way you are. So I just want to thank you guys. It's not unnoticed that I'm almost to 400 subs, and you guys have been awesome in the comment section. You've been helping each other out, and we're building a really, really strong community. Thank you so much. That is my intro. Now let's get into the content. The top love languages for the anxious, preoccupied style is quality time and physical touch, with an emphasis on words of affirmation. Why? Being anxious, preoccupied, in recovery, I craved that. I needed that physical touch. I needed the quality time. And quality time looks differently for everybody. Anything that gave me reassurance that my spouse wasn't leaving me and that they were just as into me as I was into them, that was huge for me. And as I started talking to other anxious, preoccupied types, they said the same thing. Like, this is something that they crave and they really need. And if you're in a relationship with an avoidant, that's not something that they need all the time. The 5 love languages was created by a guy named Gary Chapman. And I really like using this book as kind of like a baseline for some of the things that I teach. He came up with the theory of the love tank. And what the love tank is, it's basically a tank that you fill up by speaking that person's love languages. The more you speak their love language, the more their tank will be filled and the higher likelihood of the relationship being healthy. The problem with that is we often speak the language that we want to receive in return. So instead of learning about that other person's love language, we give them the love that we want to receive. And that doesn't work for everybody. It's not universal. There are 5 love languages: words of affirmation, quality time, physical touch, acts of service, and gift giving. If you were to try to enforce the physical touch and quality time on a dismissive avoidant, most likely that won't work out in your favor. They don't crave that. It's not something that's a necessity for them. If you were to actually try to really enforce these love languages on a dismissive avoidant, you're going to do the exact opposite. You're going to push them further away. Why will you do that? First off, physical touch feels icky for them. It feels like you're trying to get too close to them and control them and not give them their freedom like they deserve. If they want physical touch, they will come to you for it, or you have to ask for it. So I really like using this theory in my own personal life, as well as when I coach my clients. There's another theory out there. I can't remember who created it. It's called the love bank. And I was joking with one of my clients from last year. He was really struggling, and he was asking for favors from his girlfriend when his love bank was overdrafted. And I joked with him about that. I said, you know, you've done so much to turn her around and make these small little withdrawals from her love bank, and then you go and ask for a loan. It's absurd. Like, she's gonna, if anything, she's gonna be repulsed by you, because you can't go ask. If you go to the bank and ask for a loan when you already owe them money, they're gonna look at you like you're stupid. The love tank is almost the same thing. You know, you gotta keep filling up that tank. And if you go, everything that you do to turn that person off, if you keep speaking the language that they don't understand and it's not something that they require, you're gonna do the exact opposite. You're gonna withdraw from their love tank. I would highly suggest that you go figure out what your love language is, so you know what you crave and what your spouse crave. So if you found this video of any value, please like, comment, and share with your friends who you think will benefit from this. Or you can follow me on my other social media sites. Twitter is CoachCourt2. Instagram is Iamcoachcourt. And Facebook is Iamcoachcourt. Thank you guys, and I will talk to you soon.